podcast to me was a little lackluster and we had a horrible signal. Hopefully this signal is not bad. Let me turn off the internet on my phone. But it's a rainy day. Finally a nice rainy day. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's like, that's not how you start off a podcast. This is NOTE2SELF podcast, episode 38 with your host, Zaina Bunny. The date is August 29th, 2022, and I'm just coming at you with what's on my mind. And I did title the video, I Hate Molasses. Also, when I was in the hospital with Grandpa, I was reading more of this book, Brain Droppings by George Carlin. And he had one quote in here I had to take a picture of. But it was pretty much saying, hold on, let me read it. I took a picture of it. Okay, on page 74. Those who dance are considered insane by those who can't hear the music. Let me read again. Those who dance are considered insane by those who can't hear the music. And I think I'm going to make that my bio on YouTube. Because I got too much shit on my YouTube bio. Like, it's just too much. And I was taking selfies for my fucking, whatchamacallit? You know the thumbnail for this shit? And I was just like, why do I look like my dog that died? And I was just like, damn, when they when they say like you're like the owners of the dog and the dog, like they start to look the same, like similar, and I'm just like, damn, I'm looking at myself like, whoa, I miss my dog. It's hot as hell. And I need to install a fan in here. And yeah, I did inspect that nest in this ladder over here. It's definitely a wasp nest. But it's dried out, so I don't think it's coming back. I don't know. Anyways, I really like that quote. But anyways, what else? Oh yeah, I hate molasses. Yes, drunk, yes. I love George Carlin. How you doing, drunk? Man, I got to like 390 subscribers and then it dropped down to 388 again. No, I still have it here. I want to knock it down, but it's just like, damn. I mean, I could knock it down. I got these pliers. Maybe I can, and I noticed there's a lot of spiders in here right now. Watch something happen, and if something come out of this bitch, I'm out of here. I got it. I got it. I got it. Look at that. It looks like an apple. What do I do with this shit? Wow. Look at that craftsmanship. I don't really want to throw it out. Like, look at that. Wow. I should throw it into, like, the neighbor's yard so they don't come for me. Throw it in the trash. Not this trash can. I throw it in the outside trash. Shit. I throw it right outside the door. Okay, I threw it outside. But unfortunately, I didn't throw it where it will get wet by the rain right now. So I guess when it dries off, the wasp will go back in there. I don't know. That's crazy. It's amazing that little flying wasp carried speckled leaf at the time to build it. Yeah. It's crazy. But I'm more impressed with the dirt. What do they call them? Dirt dauber. Like that. Now that's craftsmanship, nigga. Like, damn. But then at the same time, it's just like, okay. Either way, like, it's just amazing. Like how a little thing like that can make structures. And then if we think about ourselves and like, see, we underestimate ourselves even when we think about like the pyramids and shit. Like we're like, oh, we're too small to make anything like that. Nigga, we make skyscrapers and shit. But I guess it's just because, like, oh, since it was the past, like, the technology is not as efficient or some shit like that. But we don't give us as humans enough credit. That's what I think. And that's what I be thinking about every time I watch Planet of the Apes. That new shit with not the new it's not new anymore, but the one that had James Franco, the live action. I mean, it was all live action, but I'm talking about the one where Caesar the ape was there. Like, that movie made me cry, and that movie creeps me out, but in a good way. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, we think about unnecessary things, and I think that's what's contributing to our like unhappiness and shit like that. Cause just like, okay, before it was just like, okay, sleep, fuck, and eat. Hey, Tadashi. Like, we were talking about like we think humans were smarter back then. Cause I think it's just like you had the basic necessities like sleep, fuck, eat. That's it. But now it's just like sleep, fuck, eat, like clock in to work, socialize. I mean, you had to socialize back then though. Like you still have to socialize, so I don't know. I don't know. I just wish like we just had to deal with the basics. Like if we just had to deal with the basics and nothing else, shit would be pretty fire. But then it would be kind of boring. It'd just be like life is all about making it to the next day. That struggle shit. I don't know. We also just threw a wasp nest outside, and we were talking about it's pretty amazing how like such a little critter could make a structure like that. And then I'm thinking like, well, I mean pyramids, nigga. See that the whole crew up in here. Drunk, you know all of them? I don't know where you been at though. Like, I thought you went missing. Yeah, that's what I heard too. And then I kind of noticed like people who drink beer allegedly don't get as sick as people who don't. Don't quote me on that though. Because they had like some kind of this thing called what you call it, the history of beer, some shit like that. Shit. I think they know you. I'm pretty sure they know you. Yeah, Avi. Shit is just wild, like. And I'm thinking like, okay, like, what did they drink back then in the medieval times? Like, did they just drink beer all the time? I'll be from India. So it's probably like, I don't know, like, what time is it over there? Like 3 a.m. or some shit? No, not 3 a.m. It definitely ain't 3 a.m. 12 a.m. Yo, like, I don't know what it is. Me too, drunk. I don't know what it is, though. I ain't trying to get caught out there being black. But, we always say that. But, like, lately, like, for real, I've been kind of obsessed with, not obsessed, but it's just, like, the whole, like, mythology of, like, Hinduism. Like, that's what I've been, like, trying to study lately. Like, I haven't dove so deep into it, but it's, like, I'm definitely impressed. You think we good in India? I don't know. I heard if you dark, you a slave over there. And nobody want to touch you, nigga. I don't know. I ain't slaving, nigga. I don't know. I think, yeah, we might be good. I don't know. I don't know. I'll be how black people treated in India. Like, y'all niggas don't want to touch us or something. No racial. Just let me know, because that's what I heard. I just want to know. It's, yeah, Shiva, Brahma, and then Kali Ma, I think. Like one is the creator, one is the maintainer, and one is the destroyer, and it's just not really destroying, it's just making way for the new creation. Is it Kalima? Damn, there's just too many names. It's just too many names to keep up with. And then, like, the names be long as hell. And I'm just like, damn, what the fuck? I thought the guys were blue, nigga. But you know how they be drawing black people? Blue. Blue, black. That's cool, though. Parvati. Wasn't there another one? I don't know, but I like that name Vishnu, nigga. That shit go hard. Vishnu. And I know a couple Indian girls named Krishna down here. You got Hindu temple in Missouri. Where you from? Missouri? St. Louis, Missouri. They have a temple here too, and like I haven't gone in there. Like I want to go. Like I want to get involved. Like ooh. But who the hell Kali Ma is? Because I know Kali means like a demon, right? And I started thinking, like, every time we close our eyes and stuff, I'm just thinking, like, what if, like, the dark is God? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if, like, all of this, like, every time we close our eyes, it's just God. And then, like, when we look in the sky, space, it's black. What if that's God? You know what I'm saying? Like, every time we go to sleep, it's dark. It's just weird. Kali. I know we got a lot of Kali Ma worshippers here. I know that. But it just scared me because it's just like how the tongue hang out the mouth and stuff like that. I'd be like, damn, that's kind of creepy. And then she has like all the skulls around her neck. What's up, Gunner? What? I didn't know that. Wow. Then we learning new shit today. We talking about mythology. We talking about Hinduism, spirituality, India. I just heard about the monkey god. You're Buddhist? That's cool. I'm also into Buddhism as well. That's just crazy, like how all the religions, like the old religions come from like the old world, aka the East. Like that's crazy. So it's just like what religion do we have that's original to the West? I think it would be like Native American spirituality and what else? I think that's it. New World spirituality. That and like maybe like hoodoo. I can't think of that else. Four Noble Truths. Ain't that the ain't that mantra the one that Tina Turner be saying over and over and over? I know that one. I've been interested in like also thinking like okay don't get focused on the like not don't get focused on the now, but just embrace the now and don't worry about the future. The future is not real. I don't know how to explain that one. It's just like stop having and wanting so many things because it only leads to unhappiness. But I don't know if that's stoicism or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I need to try some mantras. The original West religions are Native American spiritual beliefs. That's true. Yeah. And I've been wondering why in America, like, we don't have, like in North America, like, what happened to the monkeys? Like, everybody else got monkeys around, but we don't got no monkeys. But I heard there's, like, a monkey island around here. Like, where I'm at, there's, like, a monkey island. And I don't know what the fuck happened. I think they just, I don't know if you heard about it, Drunk. It's like they drop all these monkeys off at, like, this island. And ever since then, people haven't been able to go on the island because they be attacking people. That shit is real. And like I've been thinking about like how Native Americans, not all of them, but I guess some of them, they do rain dances and shit like that. And I just be like, damn, like, and it's crazy how each culture relates to the drum. Like, that's crazy. Like, the drum is universal. To be present is difficult, but that's all we have. It is. I'm always worried about tomorrow, and I'm always like getting ready for tomorrow or planning for tomorrow. And it's just like, I don't even give a damn about tomorrow sometimes. So then it makes me think about that whole YOLO, you only live once shit. But then if you do that, then you have nothing for the next day. Or you don't live long enough. Like shit. Damn, Drunk, you know about everything. Oh yeah, and I heard about the monkeys attacking people in India too. Fuck that. Like, they know how to rob people, they know how to trick people. It's quite interesting. And they be snatching up little kids too. Like, as soon as the parent turn around, the monkey snatch a little kid, and you don't even know where the kid at no more. That's fucking crazy. And they be attacking the dogs too. Damn. What? So do you give sacrifices like I think that's what it's called. That's a offering. That's the word. I know that's right. And I'm not gonna lie, like, no bestiality, but Caesar was looking real Alpha Sigma male in that shit. Like, when he rose up, he was just like, yeah. I was just like, all right, that's my nigga, yo. Like, I don't know, like that Denzel Washington shit, when he be like, my nigga. Like, that's how I felt about Caesar and Planet of the Apes. I was like, all right, all right. And I just thought about when Roseanne said she was off them benzos and she called that lady a monkey. And I was just like, damn. Thank you, Gunnar Larson. I appreciate that. Thank you for dropping by. Hugs from America. Have y'all ever heard of I think it might be a type of Buddhism. I don't know, it may be, what do you call it, Sikhism or something like that, but you don't, like, everything has a meaning, so they don't even like hurt bugs. Like, they could be like a giant spider on the wall right now, and like you don't harm it because like it's gathering like bad bugs and shit like that. Like, you don't interrupt nature and things like that. I've been thinking that because it's like there's so many spiders in here, and I keep checking my legs. That it could be that, but it's like they're in here for a reason. Like, I don't want to get bit, so maybe that means stay out the way. But they're doing a good job because I'd rather have them eat like the roaches out here than the roaches come in my house, and I'm just like, oh my god, like shit. Ain't Ganesh the elephant? Oh yeah, so that festival coming up. Every story has truth behind it. Man, we need to go to like a retreat and then just stay at like a temple for like a month. That's crazy, y'all. It's like it's the similarities is just it's crazy. That sounds familiar, but I don't remember that name. I was watching Dakota of Earth, and he said like they have I forgot the name of who they are. I think they're called the Agori tribe, and they're just like it's not a cult like he said cult, but I think that was for the views. But they believe like by like I guess like the American version of that would be like being a goth. So like the more you're surrounded by the images of death or around death, the less afraid you are of like transitioning over. Damn, Junk, you wouldn't come back? I don't know about that. I don't know. If they had barbecue ribs in the temple, I would go. That's the only way I would go. Like, they have barbecue. That sounds mad ignorant. America's a wasteland. I don't know. I don't think I want to be anywhere else. I mean, I like visiting. I like to visit everywhere else, but I don't think I want to go. But then again, I haven't left, so I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They probably don't eat no meat, man. That's why I don't know if I want to go. Yeah, Gunner. Have you heard about like there's one tribe like off the coast of India, and like I think I forgot what it's called. Damn, I forgot. But like every time like people would come like even like half a mile away, like they start shooting arrows at them. Like usually missionaries start to come. Like they're like, oh, let me convert you to Christ and all that. And them niggas be like, bah, bah, bah. Yes, the North Sentinels. Yes, that's crazy. That's that's not funny. That's not funny, but it's just like, what do you expect? Like, oh man, you gotta give some missionaries some credit though. Like, ain't no way I'm pulling up in somebody's shit and be like, yo, like you need to convert. I would have been like, or else what, nigga? The fuck? Okay, I could get with Buddhism. Shit. I know like in Hinduism they don't eat beef, right? So beef ribs is out of the question. But does everybody eat pig though? Except for Muslims, they don't eat pig, and the Jewish people, they don't eat pig. Mm. Let me Google that. Because I heard there was two major books in Hinduism. Chicken wings? You too, drunk? We're both gonna be eating chicken wings, yo. Shit. But I don't, like, at the same time, like, even though, like, I really feel like I need meat to function, at the same time, I'm thinking, like, there's no way, I don't know, like, the way I justify it is, like, all the energy coming from that animal is coming to me. So I'm absorbing that energy, so I have to be thankful for that. So I, like, lately I just haven't been praying over my food, but I could just be like, thank you, whatever I'm eating, for your energy. So I Googled, how you say it? Bhagavad Gita. Man, all this is old. Like, I know it's old, but like, damn, like, isn't Hinduism the oldest religion on the planet? Like, damn. A bunch of Tibetan Buddhists came to America. and they asked, what do you want to eat? They said McDonald's. Oh, shit. Avi's vegetarian. If anyone eat beef steak in India, would be arrested? Not arrested. Let me look. I think I've heard of SGI. Yeah, I think we have one of these here, like in the more city area. We have that group. Damn. Okay, Burger King. Have y'all ever heard of Jesus being like when Jesus disappears for a while and then he comes back? They say something like that. Like they said he converted to Buddhism, and then when he comes back, the things he's talking about is like Buddhist principles. Man, Christianity pretty hard. Like if you don't think about it cuz like when you think about it, it's like the people who do Christianity are not acting like Christ. That's what pisses me off about Christianity. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, damn, y'all got the cave. Okay. So that's confirmed. But my thing is like people who say that they're Christian, like they don't have none of the principles Jesus talked about. I don't think Jesus' name was Jesus. I know that shit was Jesus or something. Not Jesus either. It was something else. But like nobody does like what he says in there. Like, and even like everybody's thinking like, oh, Jesus is just like, oh, he's not gonna hit your ass. Like Jesus slapped somebody before. Like the fuck. Like what? Yeah, there's a lot of similarities. I bet his name was long as hell. But that's crazy. And then like they say Jesus died at 33, so I'm thinking like, okay, so Jesus left Jerusalem or wherever he was living, Nazareth, and he went all the way to India. Like that must have took a long time. He must have got killed when he just came back. Mm. I think that's some ancient alien shit. Like if we ever found out like the facts behind it, like people would lose their fucking mind. Like, oh damn, I didn't know that. That's a long road. That's like the Silk Road or some shit. Don't it take like 3 months to go across the Silk Road? Yep. Drunk, that's what I'm thinking too. 33. Shit, 27, 33, 57. And then like last night I was watching a video and they were talking about how like Prince, Madonna, and Michael Jackson were all born in 1958. So I'm just like, what is the significance? And they were all born in the Midwest, and I'm just like, oh, okay. And I think Michael and Prince both died at 57, I think. I think. But Madonna's still kicking, boy. Yeah. And one thing that made me think, like, I don't know, for some reason I started thinking about the what do you call it? The, not Inquisitors, I don't even think it's the conquistadors. That whole thing where like those people, the Knights Templars, I don't know. When they was just like, do you believe in God? And then you had to say yes or some shit, or else you get tortured to death. Yeah, Madonna top notch. She ain't playing. History books. The kingdom talks about God in Christ. Damn. Damn. So like, let me ask. So in Buddhism and in Hinduism, do y'all have like a devil? Cause I feel like the devil is like universal. And I'm not saying like I'm a devil worshiper. I'm not really not, but I'm just like kind of fascinated by like how like Satan is in everything. Like that's crazy. Damn. Cause I'm thinking like, wouldn't you think like, oh, don't put the blame, like don't put your evilness on an entity that ain't got nothing to do with you at the same time, because like Satan came to do his job. Like that's to distract you. Like, so he just doing his job. Like, nigga, shit. He just doing his job. Just villains. Yeah, so I was thinking, Gunner, like the devil's already in you. I don't know. Like, I guess like the devil can be out of you. But you can, something is bringing the devil out. I feel like the devil's just a reflection of like your darkness or someone else's darkness. But at the same time, it's kind of hard though. Like just thinking like, okay, there was an angel that got banned out because like he wanted to go his own fucking way. Like he wanted to do shit his way. That's crazy. It's just like how we're searching for answers. It's just like it was kind of like Satan was just like, yo, I want to know some answers. I want to do shit my way. I don't know. Then he got crucified for it. Not literally, but you know what I'm saying? He got sent down out of the heavens, and it's crazy like he was the most beautiful angel, and he knew how to play music. So that's the things that we fall for now, like somebody sexy and talented. I don't know, it's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, boy, I seen that drunk. I seen that. And it's big as hell. I seen that. And I think it was unveiled after something bad happened. I think something bad happened, and then it unveiled that statue. But they was working on it for a while. Like, all that shit is scary as hell. So what if like you don't like what? I guess that would be a monk, right? Like someone who's just like fuck everybody out here, fuck the environment. I'm just gonna meditate and just be by myself and try to figure the answers by myself. But why do they shave their head though? Yeah, I I agree, Gunner. I also believe if you change your environment, you can change like your outside, because just like I forgot what it's called, but in Japan like they have something where like it, like let's say this green is right here. If I move green, what's it called, feng shui? I think that's Chinese though. But you move this green thing and we move it over here, and now things are different. Like even the position of your bed, like if your bed is facing north, your dreams will be different. Like if your head is facing north while you're dreaming, like you can astral project differently or some shit. But I know like there's too much clutter around. Like I feel like shit. If there's too much clutter, if there's too many bad people around me and they're not even talking to me, like I have to be by myself. The God particle. Damn. You know what's crazy? Like how like Adam is like the first human. That they say Adam is the first human. But then we also name that particle Atom. That's interesting. I'm just trying to figure out what the purpose is. Damn. So the Matrix comes from Hinduism? I just been thinking, like, I've been asking, like, out loud, like, I don't know if y'all been around this long, but I just been like, why am I here? Like, I've been kind of yelling at God, even though I shouldn't be yelling at God. But I'm just like, yo, like, what am I supposed to be doing? Whatever I'm supposed to be doing, can you just tell me so I can do it? It's just like, why doesn't the Most High just make us do what we're supposed to do so we don't feel so unhappy? Like, yeah, fuck clutter. Karma is real though, at least for me, but I feel like karma don't affect other people, and it makes me think like, okay, if we believe in karma, karma is gonna happen to us. But it's just like the people who don't care about karma, they can do all kinds of evil shit and karma doesn't happen to them. So I'm just like, why the fuck I'm believing this shit? Damn, time travel. Meditating. Really? I feel like, I don't know. And then it makes me think about Christianity, where they'd be like, oh, love your neighbors and yada yada. Like, don't do nothing bad because the bad gonna happen to them anyway. Or like, if you do bad, the bad's gonna happen to you. But it's just like, why let evil people get away with shit? Like, I don't know. Like, that's my issue. Like, I've been trying to let shit go and just move on with my life and just treat people the way I would like to be treated, like the golden rule and all that. But sometimes it feels like the evil people will just keep winning. And I'm thinking like, okay, what if you just play for the dark side? Like, okay, now it's getting a little weird in here, but what if you play for the dark side a little bit? Like, that's so easy to do. It's easy. Too easy. But I think my way of meditating is like listening to podcasts and just not saying nothing. Like maybe cleaning and just like zoning out. Even driving. If you portrait life is endless, like being born time to time, karma will come for these people. Oof. In Tibet and the Himalayas, there are yogis still alive today who have superpower. I heard there was one guy and he lit himself on fire. And there was one guy who didn't eat at all, but he still has like his legs crossed in that position. I think he was Buddhist. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then it's just like, what makes somebody evil? Does that mean like in their past life they were evil, or like in their past life were they good, so now they want to do something else? And then I heard if you act good, then you don't get reincarnated again. Like if you do everything that you're supposed to do in this lifetime, you don't have to get reincarnated again. I heard like being reincarnated is hell. That's what I heard. I don't know. Because, like, who would want to keep living this life over and over and over and over? Like, the same kind of embarrassment, but a different situation. Like, who would want to do that again? Like, I don't want to live out, like, pooping my pants in pre-K and kindergarten. I don't want to relive that. Evil is the lack of light and hope. Evil is also subjective. Agnes sounds like a white woman's name. Agnes Moksha. Does anyone believe like there's gonna be another major figure like Buddha or like Jesus do y'all believe in this lifetime? Because they said like there's supposed to be an antichrist figure. That's what I want to know. Do y'all like have like an antichrist in Buddhism and in Hinduism? Like, who is that figure? And then I read in Hinduism, like they have like this like they have different periods of time. Like I think there was like 3 times that we're like in a I forgot what time we're going into. I think we're in the last time period, but they said it's just gonna be like a period of strife, and like evil will take over good. People will just go the wrong way because it's just easier to do, and that makes me think about like the end times and Nostradamus and shit like that. I think Nostradamus, I don't know what he was on. He must have been smoking some good shit, because like so far everything has come true. Didn't God give certain people boons a gift of power? I can't pronounce that. Yeah, this convo getting pretty damn good, boy. Yes. And then they said Cali's like it's like not the Cali mob, but it's like it's like a certain demon. Like it's a time of the demons or something like that. The Demon King? Oh shit! I didn't know y'all had a Demon King. So, are we in like according to like Buddhism? Are we like in like each time period is a heaven or something like that? Yes, 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 drunk. Because like they said, the person that is coming for like what Abby said, the Kali youth. They said the person that's coming to help us get out of it is going to be riding a white horse. And so who the white horse? In America and in Europe, that's death, ain't it? That's crazy, yo. We're in the dark times. Yes, Gunner. Like, this shit's wild. Oh, hell no. So that's the Antichrist. Oh. Oh. I can't. Oh. Like, that shit got me freaking, like, I don't want to freak out. Because I was watching, like, National Geographic. And they always talk about, countdown to the end days. And, like, they always talk about the Antichrist. Like, how they say, like, we'll have, like, a chip in our hand. And I'm thinking, like, the chip is the phone. The chip is the phone. And I keep saying that. Like, people be like, oh, we waiting for the chip. And that's the sign of the mark of the beast and all that. And I thought it would be, like, the vaccine or something like that. But no, the chip is the phone. Like, bruh. The king of devils who dwells in the highest or sixth heaven. Damn, and then why gotta be the number 6? Like, fuck. Okay. Kill all that evil. For that free will. Damn, that sounds just like Satan. This is like the best like live like I've had. Like damn. Yeah. He already here. He probably been here for a minute now. Shit. Like it's just like the way things are going these days. Like the news, every time we turn on the news is some shit. It's just like, okay. And then if you look at like prophecies from like each religion or like each like culture and stuff like that, shit is just adding up. And it's just like, okay. But then again, we could have said this shit 20 years ago. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, like could we have said this 20 years ago? Like what were they saying 20 years ago? Like, oh, this is going to happen. And then what did they say 50 years ago? Oh, this is going to happen. So I don't know. Maybe we just keep going through periods of time where we think it's the end. I don't know. But I feel like we're in, like, I don't know. I feel like people have felt this way already. But we're experiencing our own feeling of, like, it being the end. But for some reason, like, something is telling me that we're just, like, yo, like, some shit is about to go down. Like, I don't like to do that shit, like, where I be, like, fear-mongering. Like, I have, like, so many people, like, on YouTube that I'm subscribed to. Oh, damn, bye, Gunner. Damn. See you later. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, this live is pretty lit. But yeah, we repeating this shit, man. Yes, they talking about a great reset. They talking about buy a bunker, buy all these, buy all this shit up, and then it's just like, then we find out there's no real shortage. Like, they saying there's not really a shortage. You just want people to buy your shit. So I don't know what's the truth, but something is telling me, like, I don't know, like, I've been thinking, like, should I build another floor up on this house or should I go down? And something's telling me go down, like, go down, bitch, go down. Like, start digging a hole, like, call 411, see if there's a wire down here. Why the live want to act up now? Like, every time we talk about some shit like this, the live want to act up. Please don't do it. Please. No, I didn't know about that. That's fucking crazy. Like, I feel like the earth is gonna shake so much that, like, it's just gonna open up, and then, like, whatever is down there, it's gonna come up. I don't know. And then you remember all those stories about those sinkholes? Thank God, y'all. Like, every time we talk about some weird conspiracy shit, like, the live just shuts the fuck down. And I always thought, like, people was making that shit up to be like, oh, like, yo, they're watching us and shit like that. But there has to be something that people is saying, like, the robots are catching on to this shit, like the AI, and then they're just shutting down they're just shutting shit down. But it's just like, what can we do? Like, it's not like we're saying shit that can stop them. Like, what the fuck can we do? I guess the only thing we can do is get right with the spirits, because we're gonna die. That's a fact. Shit. Yeah, and it's just like, I don't even be putting tags on this motherfucker no more. It's just crazy. Yep. I believe that too. I believe atheists could go to heaven. Them niggas talk all that shit. But as long as they good, they can go to heaven. Yeah. Cause one time I was drunk and I was just playing like random songs, and like that shit said copyright strike in the middle of my fucking live, and I was like, what the fuck? So, and it was royalty free music. I was just like, alright. But it's just like, what's the point of them doing this? It's just like, it's not like we can group up and then like change shit. Like, well, there's nothing we can do. Yes. Did you hear also that America is the new Rome? Or like, and then like, it's just crazy because people are saying like Rome is falling again. So it's just like, people keep saying like America's gonna fall, America's gonna fall, and I'm just like, y'all niggas just hate it. But I'm thinking like, yeah, something ain't right. That's what I'm saying. But then it's just like, I don't want to lose my channel, so I'm a little bit shook. But I'm not trying to say no shit like, oh, I'm being watched, just to say that shit. Cause a lot of people be capping on their little the fear mongering shit. They be capping like a motherfucker. But this shit is crazy. It's just like, we talking about some real shit. And it's not like we're saying let's gather up some weaponry and go out there and fight evil or some shit. We're not saying that. Yep. And I even heard like people were saying like in Memphis, Tennessee, they saying that's the Memphis in Egypt. Like, I don't know. Like, if you think about Pangea, right? Like, I guess that's what they're trying to talk about, like Pangea. Okay, I'm going off the rails with this one, but they're talking about America is really the place in the Bible or some shit. I don't fucking know. Crazy shit, man. I believe it though. And then it makes me think about It makes me think about how, like, you know how people be trying to clown black people every time, like, they be like, we was kings and shit like that, right? But it's like, some of that shit makes sense. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like, okay, we got, and like, this ain't, like, we talked about this before, like, about ancient aliens and shit like that. But, like, I also believe that we have, like, maybe, like, black people who originate from, like, Africa. But then we also have, like, black people who are, like, native to America. So, like, they call them aboriginals. Like, how you got in Australia, you got aboriginal people. So it's just like, why in Australia it's okay for them to be, like, aboriginal, but here we're not aboriginal. We're just black. I don't know. It just don't make no sense to me. I believe that, Abby. Yes, America's spiritual Egypt. Oh yes, I heard about that too. And then you know about the whatchamacallit, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think that shit's isn't that one built like a pyramid? I think. I could be wrong, but that one's built like a pyramid. And they said like all in the southern USA, but towards like the west, like above the Gulf, whatever that area, like they have a bunch of pyramids. And it's just like, what the fuck? And then like I used to be like I was such a obsessed with Egypt back then, so I was just like, these niggas is lying. Like these niggas copying Egypt and shit like that. Like ain't no way there's pyramids like in America. And then I was like, oh shit, cause like they have pyramids in South America, they got pyramids in Central America. So, and then the funniest thing is like they all line up to the celestial system. So like the moon would just be like right there, like how this shit behind me, it'll just go like right there. Pyramid is lined up. Like what the hell? Like I know like architects are really fucking amazing, but some of this shit has to be from like other influences. And then what I want to ask, if Abby's still in here, like, do y'all have any evidence of like extraterrestrials in Hinduism? Because I swear I was watching Ancient Aliens and they talked about like aliens in Hinduism and all that. But I want to know, like, do you know anything about that? What it look like? Oh hell, y'all got aliens. That's crazy. Like, oh my gosh. And then it just makes you think, like, are all the gods just aliens? Like, what the fuck? Like, they always say, like, they're coming down from the heavens. So it's just like, okay, well, it could be aliens. And then they talk about, like, demons coming from the ground. That shit could be real. Shit. Damn, drunk. Now I'm about to go watch Ancient Aliens when we get off of here. But it's just like, man, like, what if, like, Ancient Aliens is telling us what the fuck is up? Like, it's not just for stoners and shit. Like, what if they're, like, telling us, because they say the best way to hide the truth is in plain sight. So it's just like, fuck. These niggas telling us everything on national live television. And we're just like, oh, these niggas is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Why? And then it's just like they're gonna. I don't want to make it a race thing at all, but it's just like, oh, but they want to discredit the people who could like logically build the fucking pyramids. Like, who the fuck else is building this shit? Who else? Who else? Yeah. But it's like if people knew the truth, there's no money in the truth. I believe that. That shit is just wild. And then like, you ever thought about like how, like in Egypt, like every time they get an artifact, I don't know if it's just because like the way they built the statues and all that, but why does the nose always have to come off? And that's why I was watching Looney Tunes or some shit, and then they show like Napoleon shooting. It's either Tiny Toon Adventures or some shit, whatever the fuck that shit was. But they shot the nose, like, they said Napoleon shot the nose off the Sphinx. So the Sphinx had like a big ass nose, like a wide nose, and they shot that shit off with a cannon. And then you ever notice that? It's just like how like everything else is perfect on these statues and on these figures, but the identifying features always fucking disappear. How? How? And I wouldn't be surprised if like grave diggers were like paid people sent in to get these artifacts and fucking like wipe the identifying features off. I wouldn't be surprised. No, I didn't even know that. I didn't know that, Avi. But just to play devil's advocate, do you believe in flat Earth? Cause I be thinking like, you know, if you think about the Earth and you flatten it out, like Antarctica would be on the edges. Like if we had like a ball here, I don't have a ball right here. I don't have a ball right now. But if we spread out the Earth into something flat, the edges, the end of the Earth, that's Antarctica. So it's just like, okay, if we start out at the North Pole and we keep going, technically the end of the Earth would be Antarctica. I don't know. That shit made me think. I don't know. But then it makes you think, okay, like if I drop this coffee, like as it's falling, you can see that it's turning into a ball. But my thing is like, are we falling right now? Is that why we're in a circle? Like, what the fuck? Like, why are we in a circle? And I know it's like gravity, but it's just like the only way gravity would come into play is if we have to be falling. Or we have to be falling or some shit. I don't know. It just makes me think, like, this shit is crazy. It's round. I mean, I believe it. I believe it. But I don't know. Something just made me think, like, there's got to be more to it. Like, if it's round, I believe it. Yeah. And if you're on a plane, like, you can see the curve. But it's just, like, my thing is, like, we have to be going down. Like, something, like, there's something spinning us. I know it's the Big Bang or whatever. And then they say the Big Bang is, like, creation. Like, when the gods created everyone and shit like that. I don't know, like, y'all got my mind going. I don't know if it's the damn coffee, like, golly. Yeah, and they say, like, what the hell is this? Pizza. They said, like, all the pictures of the Earth and the other planets are just simulated images. Like, they're not real. Yeah. It could be flat to whoever made that mug. I don't know. And then I'm thinking like, okay, let's look at it from like a God's perspective, right? If we thinking like all the blackness is like a God, right? Then you just have like some balls, like no homo, like you just got some balls, just God's light bulbs and shit like that. Like I know the stars would be his light bulbs, but I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. And I also thought like planets are different, like computer programs. Like on Earth we have this simulation going on, but who's to say, like on Venus or on Mars or some shit else like that? Like the simulation is different. The whole computer program is done like different. And then like who's really saying like there's no life there? Like what if we can't see the life there? I don't know. Yes, I seen pyramids on Mars, yo. They talked about that shit in what? So they talking about planets in Hinduism. That's crazy. But they also talked about like let there be light in the Bible and stuff like that. That shit is crazy. So I'm just like I don't know, that shit is crazy. That blows my mind. But I also thought like maybe like God is just like, okay, let me move on to something else? Like, what if he just started like how you just plant a seed and then you just wait for it to do what it do, and then maybe God's just checking in, like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, I don't know. So then he sends like other gods like to help him out, like the archangels and you know, things like that. Like, check on them while I move on to the next planet. Cause there's probably like a planet where everything's like the Garden of Eden still, but it's just crazy. And I'm thinking about how like they say, also don't forget the purse. Like I started thinking about the purse that they say in each culture. Every time they show like an alien coming down or something like that, like in Mesopotamia and stuff like that, they always have like a purse. You notice that shit? That's crazy. Like, what's in the bag? What's in the bag? But like, oh, and also like with aliens, why are they always probing people? What's with that? And then why are they obsessed with cows? Like, why are they always lifting the cow up to the sky? And then that makes me think about Hinduism. They might know something about cows that we don't know, but only like the Hindus know about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, something big is gonna fucking happen. I know it. And I want to get underground before that shit happens. So I'm thinking like, okay, like all that money I would use to buy like another house or take a loan out for another house, all this shit right here, fuck that. I'm just gonna just knock the floor down, build my stairs, fucking seal this shit up with cement so nuclear shit don't hit us. And then you got me paranoid from the other time we talked. Yeah, they always got a bag. Yup. Okay, I'm gonna look for that channel. But drunk. Remember you talked about how Russia moving around like their nukes and shit, right? So I'm thinking like, okay, something must be popping off. Let me look up that channel. Like I don't know. Like I mean, like obviously, if you're like in war, you're not gonna keep your weapons there. Like you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I just subbed too. Yeah, I just but something just don't feel right. But it's just like why would you blow up shit and like the fallout is gonna hit you too? So they might as well not give a fuck about their life. I do be scared, nigga. But it's just like I've watched so much fear porn that I don't like. I've become desensitized to it. It's just like okay, if these niggas wanna blow us up, go ahead and blow us the fuck up. What the fuck? Like, go ahead and do it. Oh God, is that the lady who's just like, oh, I had a dream that this was gonna happen? Let me look that up. Hold up. She looked like an android. End time America dreams. Okay, it's not that lady. But there's one lady, she keep having dreams about some shit is about to happen here. And it's just like, okay, then, like, stop threatening. Like, after a while, it just pisses me off to get threatened. It's like, if y'all niggas coming, come on. The fuck? Yeah, but that's the best thing about America, though. The Second Amendment right that they keep trying to take away. Like, the fuck? Like what is the odds of, like, okay, that's, like, let's say you and me, we going against America, right? So we coming in, we got our ships, we got our soldiers and all that shit. How far are we going to get if every American household has a gun? Not far. Okay. Because I was looking and, like, there was a bunch of people. But there was one lady, she looked like one of them Stepford wives. And I swear, she just be, like, saying, this gonna happen, that's gonna happen. And I'm like, damn. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I could get down with that. But some people, I feel like, oh, and then they talked about this might be the age of the false prophets and stuff. So that's why I'm just kind of like with the fear porn shit. I'm just like, okay, like I don't know. But all I gotta say is like I ain't giving up no guns, nothing, nothing. Yes. And not only that, like it's just gonna keep spreading. Like the fallout is just gonna keep spreading. Like it's gonna be cold. Like everyone's gonna be fucking cold. Like it's just gonna cover the sky out. It's gonna cover the sun, and everyone's gonna be freezing fucking cold. Yup. And that's why even though like I really want to go out west, it's just like I can't do it. Like if I know that I'm sitting on top of, I already know that we're sitting on a fault line right here in the south. Like it's called like the San Andreas Fault, and this shit been shaking more than usual. So it's just like I'm already sitting on a fault. I could fall into the ground at any fucking time. Why the fuck would I want to be by a volcano? And then even if you look at like Hawaiian, like volcano, like rivers and stuff like that, that look like hell, nigga. Like why would I want to be there? But Hawaii is very beautiful. It's very beautiful. But damn, like could you imagine like? And then didn't like the La Palma, shit went off. I bet there's so much lava, like they probably have like a new fucking country by now. Oh, I didn't know that. That's what it's called. Why did I call it the San Andreas Fault? So where the fuck is San Andreas at? Let me look that shit up. That could be just me thinking about Grand Theft Auto. New Madrid. New Madrid. Boy, let me look at what San Andreas Fault is. Okay, that shit is in California. So the New Madrid, yeah, that's us. New Madrid. Boy. And they said when that shit busts, that shit is gonna be worse than the one in California. That's what they say. So it's just like we over here clowning California, like them niggas is gonna fall into the ocean. Like, oh, these niggas about to fall in the ocean. Look at us. Like, look what's gonna happen to us though. Like, what the hell? And then when I googled New Madrid seismic zone, like you actually visit this shit. What the fuck? Like you right there, drunk. It says stretching from the southwest from New Madrid, Missouri. You going in the you going in the crack first, drunk. Oh my gosh! And then like when you look at the comments, one person say, "Pay attention, there will be more. Be prepared." They say, not if, but when. What the fuck? Hell no. Oh hell no. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, you was right, drunk. Okay, for real. So and then it makes me think. Okay, I'm over here wanting to build a bunker to go down. Then I'm just getting closer to the fucking shit that's about to crack up. So it's just like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. So it's just like, why the fuck am I gonna waste money at this point? Like, we're gonna get irradiated either by another country with a bomb, or the sun is gonna irradiate our motherfucking asses. And did you hear that there's another sun? So apparently there's like two suns up there. And what the fuck happened to Nubaru, nigga? Planet X. What happened to that shit? Like nobody's really talking about it unless that's the second sun they're talking about. Yes, but then I also heard like they're hiding shit in the back. But like at least like the supplies they're hiding so there's not another shortage. But I've heard that people are buying like whole cows, they're buying whole pigs, they're buying like we can buy the whole chicken now. But like they're saying like the grocery bills would be like they would say like 150 a week it was. Now people paying up to like 300 a week. So this guy was just like, fuck that. I'll just put the whole cow in the fridge. You could build up to avoid floods and build down to avoid nukes. It's a crapshoot. You right. But how big is the flood? Oh my God. And then that makes you think about, okay, I swear, like, maybe it's not in like the Hindu text, but they said that the last time the earth got destroyed, it was by flood. This time it's gonna be by fire. 6 bags of rice, nigga. Yeah, I got some rice too, but I hate rice. Yeah, there's just too much going on. Like, I just rather get my guns, my cans of food, a hand crank DVD player or some shit like that, and just hide, nigga. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Did you eat it already? Damn, I can't believe they let you do that. I would have been like, nah, nigga, you already brought this home. I don't know what you did. Shit. That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck. And it's like, I'd rather take the flood. Like, honestly, like, I'd rather take the flood. And it's just like, they're saying like, well, like in the Bible, according to the Bible, they say like the flood was to get rid of the giants. So what the hell is the fire for? What needs to be destroyed by fire? Hell yeah, that shit is real. Rice gonna sound better than eating bugs with all the food got. But, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was thinking like, what if we start getting used, like, you ever heard like lately, like now they're trying to make it normal to eat bugs? So I'm thinking like, I'm not gonna lie, like when I watched The Lion King or whatever, like, you know the little white bugs, like the grubs, they look kind of good. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, boy, I would put some barbecue sauce in that motherfucker. Like, if we made some southern style bugs, I would be okay. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would eat some southern style fried bugs. Like grubs and shit like that, I would do it. I'd have to try it. Like, there's no way. Like, next year, like, I think since I'll be moving, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be moving down here in the countryside. But I'm fucked because like I'm right by the coast. So like if a tsunami comes, I'm fucked. But I'm thinking like I need to prepare myself for the end. So I'm thinking about getting like water filters. They said we cannot collect rainwater here. Yes, okay, them Lion King bugs look good as hell. I remember being a kid and I was just like, oh, okay, let me stop laughing. Seriously, shit, I wouldn't be surprised if like that Beyond Meat shit, like that shit is disgusting. But I wouldn't be surprised if that shit was like bugs. Like, fuck it, like there's like a dead roach outside of this door. I'm outside. This is just the outside room. But shit, could you imagine that? Yeah, I'm 40 miles to the ocean. I don't know if that counts as ocean. Like everything they say, this is coastal. Everything in front of everywhere it just says coastal, whatever the fuck. So it would just take me like, if I speed, it'll take me like 30 minutes to get to the ocean. So I'm thinking like I'm living too close to the water, but at the same time like, I also thought about getting like a houseboat or some shit like that. But I'm scared of the ocean. I don't know what the fuck is down there. But I was living in the middle of the state, and that shit was it's like it has a lot of hills and stuff. So like if it floods, like you're fucked. Yeah, vegan food is not like how it used to be. Like vegan food used to be like, oh, what the fuck. But now they have like a lot of plant-based options, and it's just like I need to go ahead. Like I won't even lie. Like I was playing Ark, the video game, and I was just like, where the fuck is the meat at? Like it took me forever to find like a dodo bird, and I'm just like, damn. There's only 2 of these bitches here. So it's just like I start collecting all these fucking berries and shit. So I need to get a book where it tells me like what is an edible plant, what are some edible bugs. I don't give a fuck. Like if you're human and you get hungry enough, you'd eat anything. Shit, I eat my car seats before I die. Oh yeah, you told me that, drunk. Shit. I mean, you might like it, but I mean the ocean is scary as fuck. Ugh. Like, could you imagine a tsunami? Let me see. I'm gonna see how far it take to get to the beach. 41 miles. 30, 40 miles. It don't take me that long. If I speed, I'm right near the motherfucking ocean. Yeah, arc is crazy. Listing ocean under sky full of stars. Yeah, but they say like you can't be on the ocean, like you can't be on the beach after a certain time of day. But it's just like, how the fuck is the state park gonna tell you, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like when you have to pay for water. It's just like, how the fuck are you regulating water? Like, I understand you clean it and shit like that, but how are you gonna charge for water? Like, the beach should be like free for all. The best thing to eat is a belt. Then we need to buy some belts then, nigga. Yeah, when our time will come, it'll come. That's how I feel about it. Like, I'm not even gonna worry about it, but it's just like, I don't want to be hungry. That's my thing. If I'm gonna die, I just don't want to die being hungry. So shit, I'm gonna buy my leather belts. I'm gonna buy my canned food. My leather belts are just in case food. I'm gonna have like a whole cabinet full of barbecue sauce, cause like that's the only way that food tastes good. Barbecue sauce and hot sauce. Shit, I can eat anything. I can eat a Tide Pod with barbecue sauce in that motherfucker. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I get that. But my thing, like, I get that for Arizona. But my thing is for like California. Like, y'all niggas is right near the ocean though. Like, you telling me, like, they can't just filter? I don't know. That's just crazy to me. That's crazy. Okay. And we need some bacon fat. Shit. That belt be like a big old thing of bacon. People talking about they over today. I know that's right. When that food shortage happen, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. But I won't lie, like, if anything pop off, like, I know I sound like an asshole or something like that, but I'm gonna have to turn to a criminal. Like, that's my last. Oh, I don't want to say that. I feel like an asshole now. But it's just like, if I know people prepping and shit like that, fuck that. I might have to turn bad. I don't know. I really don't want to have it to come to that. That's my last resort. I don't even think I have the heart to do that. But it's just like, when you hungry, nigga, you do anything to eat, man. Like, I can't, like, I know people out here struggling. Oh my God. Yesterday, I don't have food stamps, but they said EBT shut the fuck down. EBT was down, the debit cards were down too. But it was in like certain states though. But that's fucking crazy. They said the WIC and EBT was down, and people was freaking the fuck out at the lines and shit like that. I was just like, golly. I didn't even ask my friends at the supermarket that work at the supermarket. I didn't even ask. I was just like, hope you had a good day. Like, because you know people was freaking the fuck out. They probably just like, what you mean my EBT don't work? But then it's just like, if that's not a sign to not depend on the government, I don't know what the fuck is. Like, the fuck? But either way, I feel like anarchy might be the way. Like, I don't know. You know people was wilding the fuck out. I'm not even gonna laugh about that shit. I'm not even gonna laugh. I'm gonna keep that shit aside. But you know somebody was just probably like, fuck you mean my EBT don't motherfucking work? Some shit like that. Like, the fuck? Oh, hell must have broke loose. What? Why they did that? Did they say why? Or like it was just empty? That's just crazy. So that's what we had to do. Like, we need to find a way to get like an unlimited food and drink source. Okay, bye Abby. It was great talking to you. You gave us a lot of knowledge tonight. See you tomorrow. America flipped this motherfucker upside down if they really wanted to turn everything off. Yeah, I know. And it's just like they keep trying to play like it's just like Americans just don't know how much like power that we really have. Like we get to have guns, right? The whole point of the guns is like for like invasion, and I believe like when the government is not doing what their fucking job is, we can storm that motherfucker and just be like, okay, now I know I'm gonna get shut down, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, if they're not doing their job and we elect them to do a motherfucking job, we should be able to go in there and be like, get the fuck out. Get out now. Go. Go. We'll see you tomorrow. Like, I don't know. That's crazy, but then it just makes me think, like, if you talk about what happened at the White House on January 6th, okay, I'm about to get shut down. January 6th. Like, I don't know. Like, the reasoning for them doing that, like, could you imagine if it was for something else, though? Like, if it wasn't for them, like, dick riding Trump, and I love Trump, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying it like an asshole, but if it was about, like, human rights, like fucking food and water, all of that, could you imagine that? We'd have so much more great shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you over here, like, storming this shit for some bullshit. But what if we all went up in the motherfucking White House and we was just like, yo, like, we want food, like, we want, like, affordable living and shit like that. But why, like, what the hell? Yeah, that means they about to hack our asses. Alright, I'm gonna come back on. I think I'm coming back on tonight for, like, the tarot reading for tomorrow. So probably about, like, 9 o'clock. Probably. About 9 o'clock. But yeah, this stream was fun. I feel like I'm gonna get shut the fuck down, but this stream was fun as fuck. But I'll talk to you later. Damn, it was lit. Yeah, I know. I know. And that shit's wild. But alright, I'll talk to you later. So bye everybody. If you enjoyed the stream, I don't know if like we have like ghost watchers or whatever. You know you guys enjoy what the hell we were talking about. And don't be afraid to express yourself. It'll be my channel getting shut down, not yours. So put a thumbs up, subscribe. Bye drunk, have a good one. Bye everybody. Love you guys. Peace.